Hey everyone, so in this video, I'm going to be going over what to do when you arrive at an international airport for the first time. So as someone who's traveled internationally before, I just thought this video would be helpful, especially for those people who are traveling internationally for the first time. So let's go ahead and jump into all the data that I have here. Starting off with disembarking the plane. So when you first disembark in the plane, you want to gather all your belongings and then follow signs to immigration. So gathering your belongings in an international airport, you don't want to be that person and bring a lot of stress upon yourself if you forget something on the plane. So make sure you have all your gathering or belongings gathered and then follow signs for immigration. I have never been to an airport where the signs were misleading. So usually following the herd of the crowd will do you good as long as you all follow the signs. So usually there's got to be some sort of familiar faces, whether you're going on a connecting flight or going to baggage claim, but make sure you follow signs to immigration first. Now, when you reach immigration and passport control, you want to make sure to present your passport, visa, and customs forms. Answer any questions about your trip. Some common questions that they tend to ask are, how long are you staying? Where are you staying? Is it business or personal reasons? Just simply answer the questions. And then make sure that there's some sort of identification on your passport, whether it's a stamp or sticker. So that right there is immigration and passport control. Now moving on from that, we have the baggage claim, okay? So likewise, what I was mentioning, usually the signs when it comes to an international airport are pretty straightforward. I've never been to an international airport where I couldn't follow the signs in order to get to my baggage claim. So make sure that you follow the signs to actually reach your baggage claim. Make sure that you find your flight number on the baggage carousel as well to confirm that that's the correct carousel. It's only maybe happened around 3 times where on my flight, the airline agent informed me of the incorrect baggage carousel number. So just make sure that your flight number is actually on the correct baggage carousel. And then next, collect your luggage and check for any signs of damage just in case you need to file an insurance claim for it. Now afterwards, we have customs declaration, okay? So you want to make sure that you declare any items if required, follow the green or red line based on your declaration, and then present customs forms if needed. So this is pretty self-explanatory. I'd say the biggest thing here as far as declarations goes is that you can't be bringing any meat or vegetables or plants to another country. Make it easy for yourself. Just throw away all the meat, even the meat that they provide to you on the plane. It needs to be thrown away. So just make it easy for yourself and throw away any food items just so that you don't have to declare them. Now, next is currency exchange when you arrive at your new international location. Exchange currency if necessary or use airport ATMs for local currency. Me personally, I have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which doesn't have any foreign fees. But a lot of the times in foreign countries, you do need to kind of have some sort of actual currency to actually pay just because they don't take card, for example. Now moving on from that, we have finding ground transportation. So likewise, usually signs to taxis or shuttles or rideshare services are pretty straightforward. It might require some sort of bit of walking. Use airport apps or kiosks to book transport. So let's take, for example, Uber. Uber isn't readily available in the Philippines, but it's very readily available in the United States. In the Philippines, it's called Grab. So prior to actually going to your international location, you want to make sure that you have the correct in-demand app. Just because Lyft and Uber, it's not popular everywhere. It's different for different countries. If you want, you can check public transport options. Google Maps has a good way of actually kind of helping you decide which train to take, which bus to take. They have bus routes, so if you haven't used that before, it's a learning experience. But at the same time, public transit options, like when I went to Japan, they do work out just fine. Now, next is SIM card or data plan. So you can buy a local SIM card or data plan. Me personally, I do use T-Mobile for my international roaming data, which helps me keep up to date with family and friends, and also allows me to browse the internet even if I'm traveling abroad. Next, you want to ensure that your phone is unlocked for international use. And then here we have relax and acclimate, right? So you're bound to face jet lag. And so you want to make sure to take a moment to orient yourself, right? In a new country, they might be 8 or 9 hours ahead. So while you're feeling tired in that country, you actually are just waking up or going to sleep and back at home. Grab food or drinks if needed, of course. More so what I mean here is buy groceries before you actually go into your hotel and Airbnb. One of the things that I always grab is water. So I always grab a big jug of water and just bring it to me at the Airbnb or hotel. And then check for maps or tourist information at the airport. Usually the airport has a good way of giving out pamphlets when it comes to kind of planning out what you want to do if you haven't planned it out already on your trip. So check for maps or tourist information at the airport. That's a pretty much it when it comes to things to do when you arrive for the first time at an international airport. But as a general overview, again, there's things to do when you disembark the plane. There's things to do at immigration and passport control, baggage claim, customs declaration, currency exchange, find ground transportation, SIM card or data plan, and then relax and acclimate. I hope you found this video helpful, everyone. If you are interested in getting travel insurance, do check out the link down below and sign up using my link, where you'll get 60,000 bonus points if you sign up for the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And that's usually been my preferred method of insuring my travel expenses. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Take care.